New Bedford, Massachusetts, welcome to the Paul Santos Live Show.
Yes, sir! Yeah.
Tonight's guests are amazing singer, the Wolfman. Hilarious comedian, Steph White.
Stphanie White.
Plus Gary Langevin, Artie DeMello, the PSL Band.
That's right. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, everybody.
And me, I'm comedy director, Joanna Raposa.
Yes, sir!
Yeah.
Yes, sir!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Santos.
Welcome to our little show. Wow, look at this crowd. Are you in a good mood tonight?
Yes, sir!
Wow, I feel a vibe. I feel a vibe. Well, welcome to the Paul Santos Live Show, the place where we highlight the talented, the interesting, and the entertaining from our area. Gary Artie, what up, what up?
What's up, my man? Good to see you.
Looking good behind those shades, brother.
Hey,
I'll
thanks.
tell you right now, yeah.
I'm feeling really secure behind the shit.
Mr. Hollywood, baby. Mr. Hollywood. Yeah, I like that.
They make me feel so much more secure.
And how about Joanna? Hey, Joanna, what's going on tonight?
Hanging in there, hanging in there.
Well, you heard the lineup we have here. We have a terrific lineup of guests. If you're watching on social media, type something in, say hello. And if you're watching on ABC 6 in Providence, good Sunday morning to you.
Top of the morning to you.
Yes, welcome to the weekend. All right, before we get to our fantastic guests, let's get caught up in the news. You know the McDonald's, right? The great restaurant McDonald's. They have improved their McChicken. Did you see that? Yeah, they have this thing called the Chicken Big Mac. Can you believe that? That's what I call a clucking upgrade.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was right out of the gate. Wow, this guy, right out of the gate.
All
Damn
right,
good.
we're off to a good start.
Hey, with all that chicken, who needs the beef?
Oh, they ain't getting they're saying, where's the sweet and sour sauce?
Hey, a man like Gary, who just didn't want the chicken, asked, "Can I get a patty on the side?" They said, "Sure. Where's Patty Pereira?"
Just raise your hand if you know who Patty Pereira is.
I hope there isn't one out there. Could be finding a summons in the mail. She gets off at 9, Patty Pereira. You play your cards right, you get off at 10. Oh!
Play your cards really right, you'll be out by 8.
Oh.
Well, we're in the middle of the Halloween season. Do you play dress up? I mean, do you dress up?
Not anymore.
No.
It's kind of personal, but not anymore.
No, it's personal. All right, I want to ask any personal questions. Well, it's a great time to get dressed up. And for Halloween, Salem, Massachusetts, the great town of Salem, Massachusetts, they have their annual zombie walk. You know that? Well, in Washington, D.C., they have theirs year-round.
Oh, wow.
Congress has one all the time. Well, let's see. Oh, yes. The Roch Jones Duff House in New Bedford is holding the Great Pumpkin Parade.
I love that place.
Yeah, the city's tried to squash it, but...
Whoa, let that one simmer.
I got that.
Let that one simmer. That was great.
That was really gourd.
It's not over yet. He didn't give you the signal.
It's okay, they patched it up.
Come on, now give us a round of applause, everybody. Come on, everybody.
Thank you for the help. Man.
There you go. Please.
Sorry, throw me a bone.
That's right.
He's throwing me a bone.
That's right.
Well, not really a bone, but he's throwing me a bone.
No, throw your butt, though. Whoa.
Hey, all this talk about Halloween, and pumpkins and stuff like that. One of Artie's ex-girlfriends.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is one that Artie doesn't like to talk about too much. Sally Scarecrow. Oh, man. I'll tell you, she was ugly, but she definitely enjoyed the artichokes.
See, I'm not even going to come up with one. See?
Artichokes, I love that one. I'm sorry, I love
artichokes.
that.
Artichokes.
Well, speaking of...
I'll tell you, it doesn't choke. No, what's up?
Speaking of liking it rough, anybody here from Foxborough? Anybody from Foxborough? How about those Patriots, huh? Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
God.
That's right, I know.
Oh, that was rough. That was a rough day. They had a lot of penalties. I mean a lot of penalties. I mean a lot of penalties.
How
many
penalties did he have?
They had more flags than the United Nations.
Oh, I jumped right in on that one, didn't I? I'm going to try that one again. I got excited.
Nah, never mind. We're just going to let that one lay there. Well, you know, National Taco Day is coming. Did you hear about National Taco Day? No. Yeah, well, I know a guy who got a date with a cute Mexican girl on National Taco Day, and he wasn't great with the ladies. So I said to him, I said, hey, how did you do it? How did you get a date with a Mexican girl on National Taco Day? He said, oh, you know, I charmed her. I said, you are so beautiful, I would cross borders to see you.
Sorry.
Touchy,
I was waiting for the signal.
Touchy subject.
That's terrible what he said, isn't
No,
it? I think that's awful. I think that's awful.
MAGA, watch out. No.
So I said to him, I said, hey, how did the date go? He said, I knew it was going to be a great night when she said, talk taco to me, talk taco to me. Now, I like to say things nice about our neighbors to the north, Canada,
Yes.
and our neighbors to the south,
right.
Mexico, right? Well, I know you didn't learn this in the history books, but you realize that the telephone was invented in Mexico?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Guy by the name of Alexander Taco Bell.
What?
Yeah, there was a Portuguese guy, and he's like, Manny, come here. I hear you, I hear you. Hey, did you ever hear of National Boyfriend Day?
A national what?
National Boyfriend Day.
National Boyfriend Day.
National Boyfriend
I
Day.
take that day off.
Well, anyway, there's a National Boyfriend Day, and it's the one day that, he doesn't have to fake that he likes watching The Bachelor. She still has to fake some stuff, but,
What else is new?
That's right.
it's the one day you can leave the toilet seat up, maybe. It's the one day that he steals the fries on your heart.
Ooh, in your heart.
In your heart, in
That
your
was
heart.
actually kind of sweet. That was actually
Well,
sweet.
has anybody ever heard of MassDOT, the Mass Department of Transportation? Absolutely. Well, they're installing lighting improvements to the Great Braga Bridge in Fall River. Now, I happen to like the Braga Bridge in Fall River. You know what I like most about the Braga Bridge in Fall River? When you look down, you don't see the Acushnet River like in New Bedford. And it doesn't get stuck in the open position.
Oh!
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Never. Open's good.
Joanna gets stuck in the open position
I
sometimes.
am not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Wow, whoa. We have what we call boundaries on this show. Believe it or not,
We have no
Apparently not.
boundaries, I'm
we
sorry.
have some boundaries on this show.
Well, I can see things are really picking up. They're picking up some steam.
They
you
He's
really
know?
an attorney. He's
So-
already cleared his own
Yeah, that's right.
comments.
I signed my own release. No, I'm sorry to drop this on you so suddenly,
Oh, already?
but I have to deliver to you the final joke of the
Not
night.
now. Oh, woo!
That's my favorite part of the whole show.
It's like the end of the sermon.
It is.
I call this the climax.
Dilly boom.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That was out of sorry.
Let's get him some napkins.
That was my other. Yeah. Oh man. I hope there was blanks in
No,
that.
I
doc.
don't-
I'm just being pragmatic.
Yeah, I got to plan ahead, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, I wanted to give you some good news. At least it was good news for this one guy. A New Bedford man, right? A New Bedford man won $1 million on a Jaws scratch ticket. Looks like you're going to need a bigger bank. I mean, that's a big-ass catch with a lot of scratch.
Ow!
That's some jaw-dropping coin, I'll tell you right now. Now he thinks his jaw's in bed. Chief Brody ain't no squid now, huh? Hey, who's your great white? Who's your great white? How's your hammerhead? Here's your hammerhead right there. Hey, sink your teeth into this one right here, I'll tell you right now.
The final joke.
All right, we have a great show for you today. Everybody feeling good so far?
Yes,
All
we're
right.
feeling so
All
good.
right, thank you very much for your support. We'd like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors. How about this place that actually lets me do that monologue every week? I mean, we got to really thank them, you know. Mikey B's!
Mikey B's.
That's right. Yeah. We'd like to take the opportunity to thank Cisco New Bedford.
Cisco.
We'd like to thank Diane Falas and our good friend Allison Diane.
Oh, that.
Serve Pro New Bedford, Alden Court. And by the way, we want to say a special happy birthday to Deja, who's now 21.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was a
yes.
week ago. That was a week ago, but happy birthday again.
She's now of drinking age.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. The big 21. You remember when you were 21?
Actually, I do.
How many years ago was that?
4 or 5.
You vaguely remember that?
Yeah, it's like 4 years ago.
All right, we have a great show. We have a great comic coming up, Steph White, in a few minutes. But we start with music. You know who's here? The Wolfman. Ow! Can I get a ow? Ow! The Wolfman kicks it off. You're watching the Paul Santos Live Show. We'll be right back after these messages. But first, say hello to the best band in all the land. Gary Artie. It's the
Hey, thank you, Paul.
PSL Band. Here we are. Our thanks to attorney John B. Seed for supporting the Paul Santos Live TV show and podcast Santos on Sports. Attorney John Seed, focusing on criminal defense, brings his knowledge to the table for every one of his clients. He knows what to expect from the other side of the courtroom because he has been there. He can use that experience to build the strong defense you deserve. Attorney John B. Seed. Check out his website at johnseedlaw.com. And you can reach him at 508-999-1399. Attorney John B. Seed. Here at Mikey B's, we aim to satisfy every craving you might have. The bar is stocked with your favorite beverage. And Monday nights, it's Monday Madness. Come see a live taping of the Paul Santos Live television show. We have an outstanding band, the PSL Band, with Gary Langevin and Artie DeMello, plus comedy director Allison Dyan. And it's all produced and directed by one of the best in the business, from Bristol County Media, Mr. Aaron Cadju. Monday nights, Mikey B's is the place to be. Some great food, outstanding entertainment. The Paul Santos Live Show. Mikey B's, 989 Victoria Street in New Bedford. Our thanks to Allison Dyan for being associate producer here at the Paul Santos Live Show. Allison Dyan continues to make waves with her brand of comedy on both coasts, here in New England and out in California. Check her out on social media, both on Instagram at Allison Dyan and on Facebook at her Facebook page, Dyan for Laughs. Allison Dyan, associate producer here at the Paul Santos Live Show, and an up-and-coming comic. Allison Dyan, Dyan for Laughs. Shout out to some of our viewers tonight. The mayor of Round Hill, Don Willis, looking in. Mark Scanlon from the great town of Fairhaven. Bruce Sear, Anne-Marie Baptiste, one of our favorites. Andrea Ryan from London, England. Hey, Andrea. William Shanks looking in. Christine Brightman Mello. And from the great city of Fall River, Barbara Keiss looking in tonight. Thank you very much. Well, we're so glad that this gentleman is here tonight. I think it's just perfect timing because, you know, we're at Halloween and everything. So, like, if you're going to have somebody with this name, you might as well have them on Halloween, right? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please say hello to the Wolfman? Ow! Ow! Wow, I haven't seen an interest like that the whole time we've been doing this show, huh, Gary?
You're absolutely right.
We've never had to howl when the guest came in.
Well, not when it was a male.
Yeah, we usually do that for women. We're a lowbrow show, you know what I'm saying?
Or just do it off mic. I mean, you know.
Cringeworthy lowbrow, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go, Wolfman. It's all yours, my man.
Ow!
Ow!
Wolfman. Hey, when we go, days when we sing, down in the hollow, playing a new game. laughing and running, hey, hey, slipping and jumping in the misty morning fog when our hearts and thoughts are thumping in you. Brown-eyed girl, you brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened? Tuesday so slow. Falling down in your mind with a transistor radio. Standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's wall. Sleeping inside him, all along the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. You, brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-da-da-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day, my mind, you have grown. That's my baby back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome and think about it, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-da-da-da. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Wolfman, baby. Come on down, Wolfman. Oh, I love that name. That's such a great name because anybody can be like Joe Jones or Bob Ferreira or something like that. What is your actual name? It's Nick, right? Nick Soares. Nice Portuguese boy right here. Wolfman, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. All right.
How you doing?
All right, so yeah, our wires are a little tangled tonight. This isn't the first time that we've had tangled wires. We have tangled wires every single week, especially during the monologue.
Sorry
but
about
anyway,
that.
But it's nice to see you. Hey, the elephant in the room, right? The elephant in the room is, where did you get that name, the Wolfman?
Well, as you can see, I'm Portuguese, pretty hairy, so, I mean, it kind of explains for itself. I recorded a video of a song that I did, that I wrote. It's on YouTube. So it's under my stepfather's account, and when he put it up, he put my name in the title of the song, and when he put my name up, he put Nick the Wolfman Soares, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, just like that, huh? Wow, I like it. I like that idea. I like that name.
It might be a little hard for me to kind of keep it in the future, but cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, you know, you have the beard, and it looks good on you, and
know,
that kind of
right?
fits the, you know, the whole thing about the Wolfman, too, I suppose,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about the music. Like, how did you get involved in music?
I've been a fan of music ever since I can remember. I mean, it's just been a way that, you know, I don't know where I would be today without it. You know, it's really something that's really helped me through a lot of things in life that I've kind of come across, like, you know, losing my dad and stuff, and I wrote a song about it, and it's just something that's really kind of pulled me through. And,
It is kind of therapeutic.
Yeah, it really
Now,
is.
You have a day job, too, right?
I do.
Gary's going to love your day job. What's your day job?
I grow weed for Northeast Alternatives.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Is this? Am I just finding out of this now? And if so, why?
Can I resume the rest of this interview? No.
You know, I was finding about the Wolfman, and when he told me what he did, and I said, "Oh, Gary's going to love this guy.
Oh, that's
Gary's gonna
great.
love
Just
this guy."
these Wolfman, I'm already like, this guy's badass. But he works at the dispensary. What?
So, like, did you start with some other kind of agriculture first, or how did this all come to be?
Well,
Do tell.
I used to have my card when I was younger. I have ulcerative colitis.
Okay.
And I started smoking because it was like really helping me. It was the only thing that was really helping me. I was really bad at one point. I
No
was
kidding.
kind of bleeding through my stomach and stuff, and it really helped. It really did. As much as, you know, some people don't want to believe it, it really did.
Well, people like to joke about, you know, the weed being legal and all that, but it really did start as a medical situation, and it really did help a lot of people through pain and a lot of other different
Young kids that have
items.
like, you know, young kids that have like Tourette's and stuff, it actually helps.
Yeah.
And, you know, other things too.
So how long you been growing weed?
I love this guy, man. I just love this. Everybody's so like riveted on your every word, as they should be.
I'm sorry.
How long have you been growing weed?
Not that long. So when I first got my card, I was growing with a friend of mine at my mom's house. That was the first time I did it. And then I was just recently looking for a job, and I just thought that maybe the whole weed dispensary growing thing would be kind of cool, since I've already kind of got my hand in it a little bit, you know. But it's a pretty cool job. It's very simple. It's very cool. I enjoy it.
So you grow it inside, right?
Yeah, I do.
It has to be like one of those greenhouses
w-
kind of
the
thing.
place that we grow it in, it's like a big like warehouse. My department is I'm a cultivator, so I'm in the cultivation department.
Yeah, that's the best part.
we harvest the plants, cut them down.
That's the best. That's like my dream. After this, that's my dream job.
We're hiring.
Are you really?
Oh boy.
I have to have Monday nights off.
Yeah, that's right. I was just gonna say.
Well, at least every other.
You get out by 5:30.
Ooh, I'm just getting out of bed at that time. Wait a minute, we might have to renegotiate. I'm down. In the morning?
5:30 p.m. You're done. 6:30 in the morning you start.
I could work with that. Just not go to
Yeah, so
sleep.
you can work there all day and then come here and do the show
Oh,
at
my-
night. It
dude,
worked
I'd
out
be
perfect.
I'd be so much more baked than I already am right now. And that is like really tough to touch.
So,
You know what I mean?
so a lot of people know that, you know, this is grown by people and things like that.
Grown
But
by people.
how do you cultivate? Like, do you have to like water it and stuff? You know, like.
No,
Well, yeah, we go through a bunch of different things throughout my shift for the
Fertilizer and
day.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
all kind of stuff.
Just like growing a regular plant,
Trim
right?
the little.
I don't know
leaves
anything
and,
about this. You know.
Water it. We clone. We have separate rooms where we put the plants in, and they grow in the separate rooms. It's called like a veg room. We grow the plants in the veg room,
Right.
and then we move them into a different room so they can bloom.
Gee, that's great. So
Gary
now-
wants to know if there are free samples.
Yes, no, I'm already expecting to have my basket.
I get a $30 discount.
Do you have the
Percent discount. Sorry.
But do you have the key to get in? Because it's probably closed by the time we get out of here.
Oh no. Northeast is open till like 10.
Oh, we're so there. Call them to make sure. Special
I put it
appearance.
down in the calendar.
That's right.
So when you want to be creative, right? You're a music writer as well, right? Does that assist you? Do you like to have a smoke before you start writing? Kind of
I
thing?
do sometimes. I do it sometimes before I write. Sometimes I do it before I practice. A lot of the times when I'm writing something, I do kind of like to be a little clear-headed, just so I can kind of like,
right.
you know, put my thoughts in order. But when I have them in order, it's time for a session.
Dash. That's
Does
what we call it.
writing
Paul.
music come easy to you, or do you struggle with, you know, getting the words together? And
Sometimes I struggle, but it's kind of crazy because sometimes I'll just be sitting there and a song will just come to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just like I said, a lot of the other things I've been through in life, you know, they kind of come as songs. But sometimes I'll just be sitting in my mom's couch and it'll just happen.
That's the
just have,
sativa.
Think about it.
boom. it's
That's
like
what
that,
you
huh?
smoked the sativa. So you smoked the sativa.
I only
That's
do
what happened.
sativa. I don't like indica.
That's right. Well, that's why. Paul, what do you like? Indica, sativa? What's your,
No,
what's
no,
your-
no. I'm just.
He's
I'm
like,
just
"Oh, yeah."
here. It's okay.
He's like, I don't have any tattoos.
No. Anyway, do you have a second song ready to go?
I do.
All right. Would you like to head over to center stage? All right.
Sure.
The Wolfman is going to give us a second song tonight. And while he's doing that, I'd like to say hello to Jim Andre. That's Cecil Sassafras looking in from Florida. We have Jim Andre also looking in from Florida. Jack Scambles from the Funky White Honkies. Thank you very much for looking in. Sean Fitzgerald from the Rude Boys. Augusto Silva, he's a good friend of mine. He watches every week. Elaine Polino, the comic, she's going to be coming on pretty soon. And Michael Hopkins, a great actor, who is doing a movie called Death Comes Calling, and I went out there today to shoot some video. Can you believe they gave me a line to say during the movie?
Yeah.
They were so happy that I was covering this movie. They gave me one line. I was leaving a diner, and I said something to the effect of, "Hey, Nick, see you again tomorrow." I left.
Do it again now. Do it again. One more
"Hey,
time.
Nick, see you again tomorrow."
Can you give me a little more? Hey, Nick.
"Hey, Nick, see you again tomorrow."
Yeah.
You know,
Say
so
it
it
like
was-
you really don't mean it. Hey, Nick, see you tomorrow.
I was there for 7 hours to deliver that 3-second
That
line.
one, that's
you know.
one line.
And it still could get cut. You
I
know.
know.
I
Give
told
me-
the guy, "Please don't cut that. Please don't
You
cut
don't have
that."
your SAG card though, do you? You have your SAG card, Screen Actors Guild? Yeah. See,
No, I had to sign a waiver.
yeah.
Anyway, Wolfman, are you ready to go?
I can't wait. Hey, no. Can we do a quick sesh before you
Let's
start?
hear it
No.
once again.
We'll go to commercial real quick, Paul.
I got some with me, too.
It's creative time, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, here's the Wolfman.
Jack and Diane. Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack is gonna be a football star. Diane's Jubante in the backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside to taste the freeze. Diane's sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie says, "Hey Diane, let's run up behind a shady tree. Gee, the Lord Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please." No, yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. No, yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. They walk on. Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for a moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well then, Diane, let's run off to the city. Diane says, "Baby, you ain't missing nothing." No, yeah, life goes on. Oh, after the thrill of living is gone. No, yeah, they say life goes on. Oh, after the thrill of living is gone. Walk on.
Oh.
Let it rock, let it roll. Let the bow belt come off and save my soul. Holding on a 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Everybody, come on.
Yeah.
For the chorus, here we go. Oh yeah, life goes on. Oh, after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on. Oh, after the thrill of living is gone. Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing, doing the best they can. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the Wolfman. Ow! Ow!
Thank you so much.
We've got comedy coming up next at the Paul Santos Live Show. Please stay with us. For Gary Hardy and the PSL band.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
And let's welcome back our outstanding director of comedy. It's Joanna Raposa.
Joanna, yes, sir.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good, you know. I've
Hey,
been
you
in
doing all
physical
right?
therapy for a couple of weeks.
Physical therapy, what's wrong now?
Well, I had the pinched nerve in my neck. That's a common thing.
Yeah, right.
But I found out if I reduce the size of my maracas, I'm better off.
Well, I see you got these maracas here.
Right. But where is he? Crazy
Casey?
Casey? He
Casey gave you
disappeared.
some smaller ones, right?
He gave me some smaller ones.
that
yeah,
these right
yeah,
here?
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought those shakers. Those are shakers.
They sound nice,
They
too.
do. They
All right,
penetrate.
let me see. Can I get a demonstration
They
here?
really penetrate.
They're so small
They are.
compared to these. Look at these.
Quantity is not quality. That's what I gotta say. Yep.
Did you have a maraca reduction?
I had a maraca reduction. Thank you very much. And like my chiropractor said, you got to get smaller maracas. That's what she said. You know. And then she said, your chakras are in alignment, but now you have a flat tire. I can't win. I can't win.
So what kind of physical therapy do they have you doing?
It's all in the neck and the shoulders and the arms and stuff. Yeah.
You don't have the
I have to
rotator
have good
cuff.
posture. I have to like stick my chest in everybody's face, and
Oh.
people don't like that.
Finally.
Here's my maracas.
Yeah,
I also found out there is a name for a person who plays maracas. It's called a maraquero,
Oh.
or I guess in my case it'd be maraquera.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm a professional now.
We learned something
There
here.
we
We learn things here
I
on
like
the
to
show.
shake
you know.
it.
So
yeah.
what if I'm shaking your maraca? What would I be called besides really lucky?
I told you. I told you already. We'll talk later.
Yes.
Gary.
All right. Well, our director of comedy here, Joanna Raposa, she lines up all of our comedians, and we have a terrific one tonight. Would you please give a nice New Bedford welcome to the one, the only, Steph White?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, coming out on a school night. So, I came to the conclusion, I made the decision that I didn't want to have kids, and I let them know. They weren't happy about it. They're shaking their heads at me right now. But actually, I had kids later in life because I realized I was going to need tech support. And these kids, they're always on some device. And, I didn't grow up like that. I wasn't on a device. I was out doing stuff, I was out smoking weed, having seances, taking rides with strangers, I wasn't rotting my brain on TikTok. There is
Look at, he's coming at you.
Look at that. Ah.
Stay still, I'll get him.
Okay.
I'll get him.
So, all right.
I think he's gone.
Phew, bullet dodged. All right. So, so I've got 2 teenage boys, and I know that it's wrong to have a favorite, but I do, and it's my dog. Right? Do we have any dog people here tonight?
Definitely.
Right? So you all know what I'm. And now, do you guys talk to your dogs? Of course you do. You don't just sit there on the couch watching a movie together, not having a conversation like some kind of weirdo, right? No, sometimes I'll be having a conversation with my dog, and I hear my husband in the other room. He's like, "What? What'd you say?" I'm like, "I was talking to the dog." And then I told my younger son, I said, "Hey, there's a hockey game on tonight. I figured we could all watch it." He's like, "I know, Mom. I heard you talking to the dog about it." But, we've had her since she was a puppy. And if anybody here has ever had a puppy, you know that they're a ton of work. You got to make sure that they're housebroken. You don't want them pooping in the house and all that. Make sure they can walk on a leash. And my dog had this really disgusting habit when we first got her. She would eat her own poop. Disgusting, right? And it made it really difficult because people would check in. They'd be like, "Hey, how you doing with the training? Is she housebroken yet?" I was like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Maybe. And if not, she picks up after herself, which is one more reason to like her more than the kids because they don't pick up squat." So we worked with a trainer, and the trainer told us if we put pineapple in the dog's food, that it would resolve the problem. And turns out it's true, right? So the takeaway from this is dog poop in and of itself is not disgusting enough. You need to add pineapple to make it inedible. And second of all, if you end up in that debate about whether or not pineapple belongs on pizza, there's your argument right there. But so we got her from the pound, or the Animal Rescue League, and I have no idea what she is. And they have that thing that you can do. You can do the doggy DNA. Has anybody done that? You can find out what kind of dog you have. See, I wanted to do it, but I was afraid. I was like, what if her real mom's looking for her? Things could get weird. And we never told her she was adopted. She doesn't know. So, I wish I had done the test because not so long ago, I was at the dog park and there was a woman and she had one of those designer dogs, like one of those Scooby-Doodle dogs or whatever they are. And she asked me, she said, "What kind of a dog do you have? What is she?" And I said, "I don't know. She's a rescue. I have no idea." And she said, "Oh, so I suppose you think you're better than me because your dog's a rescue." Okay. And that was not true. I did not think I was better than her because my dog was a rescue. I thought I was better than her because that chick was wearing Crocs. Okay? And I'm sorry, but if you're a full-grown adult and not a member of the prison community, there is no reason ever for you to be wearing a pair of Crocs. Okay? Nothing says I give up like a pair of Crocs. Okay? Somebody with a pair of Crocs on tells me I don't give a flying fig. I believe them because they left the house in a pair of Crocs. Yeah, and see? So we're a Croc-free room tonight?
No.
I'm checking you shoes. Those are close. Those are
He's the
close.
octopus.
Okay.
He's the alligator.
All right, we'll give you a pass. But, see, I don't even, how would you accessorize a pair of Crocs? What goes with them? Tattered bathrobe, prescription for Prozac? But you do have those people, and you've seen them. They put those gems on their shoes there, which blows my mind because it's like you don't have enough ambition to tie a shoe, but you're going to bedazzle it? That doesn't make any sense. But I did a little bit of research, and it turns out those things, the charms that they put on a shoe, they're called gibbets. okay? Which is a German word that means to frost a turd. You can Google that, it's true. Yeah. So, and I just feel like where we are as a species, you know, we're like apex predators, top of the food chain, and we didn't get to where we are today for people to be walking around in a pair of Crocs. Because what we did is we were really good at natural selection, and that involves just two things. You need to be able to outrun all the other predators, which is not happening in a pair of Crocs, and you need to be able to reproduce. That's not happening in a pair of Crocs, okay? Because nobody has ever gotten laid in a pair of Crocs, okay? Let's just call them what they are, celibacy slippers, okay? And I don't care how good looking you are, how hot you are. You could be a New Bedford 8. You put on a pair of Crocs, boom, Pawtucket 2.
Yes, sir.
Oh, flies back. All right, so don't let your friends wear Crocs. Just say no. It's my public service announcement. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about that? Steph White. Hey, Steph, nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Hi,
Welcome
Paul.
to our show. Great set, great
Thanks.
set. A lot of creative stuff there. I knew you were going to fit in when you were talking about your dog's poop. You know,
Yeah.
that I knew that. You know, we're a lowbrow show here, aren't we, Gary? I
Right.
think sometimes.
That was an absolute no-brainer.
That fly gave it away, too.
I
Yeah,
like the dog cleaning up after itself.
yeah.
Why do dogs do that? I mean, that's really nasty when they eat their own
I do
feces.
not
I mean,
know.
yeah.
Somebody told me, and I don't know if this is true, they're like, oh, they're missing a nutrient.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you hear
Yeah,
that?
but those are the
Oh, I
same
have
nutrients that they just had those nutrients in them.
I don't give them a vitamin
So
or
I don't
something.
understand
That's
that. That's
gross. Ew.
So it is true, the kids really aren't that big on picking up after themselves, are they?
No, they are not. And like I said, both of them are right over there.
All right, let's hear it for the kids over
All
there.
right, yes, sir.
Come on, man, pick up after yourself. How about the husband? Does the husband
Yeah,
pick up
you
after
say
himself?
He'll pick up after them.
No,
So that's
sir.
quite helpful, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is
What
he
about, does he
keeper?
pick up after himself? Sometimes.
Moderate amount. 75%, I would say.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty high,
pretty
actually.
good.
Very
Yeah.
high. And
glad
he
my-
picks up after the kids, too?
Yeah.
I'm glad my
Yeah.
wife's not here tonight because that's
Yeah.
not one of my strong areas, you
Yeah.
know. But anyway, it's great to have you. Now, you're talking about the Crocs. That's funny, too, because
Yes.
I remember seeing a lot of those around, and I was thinking to myself, geez, if I ever get to the point where I'm kind of walking around in those, you know, it's kind of, you're on the back nine, right?
I'll let you know, Paul. I see you in a pair of Crocs, I'll call you out.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, you can't see that I'm wearing sneakers right now, so that's the first
Okay.
step.
Made
That's the
by
first
Crocs.
step.
Made by Crocs.
Made by
Crocs
Crocs.
sneakers.
I'll tell you, these are high-priced Skechers right here, and Snoop Dogg wears Skechers, so that's.
Hey, you know what we done?
Now you work during the day, right? What do you do for work during the day?
I do. I'm actually a massage therapist.
Ooh, massage therapist. Well, you know, Joanna has a pinched nerve. Did you hear about that?
I did. We have had a conversation about it, actually. We
You could give her a
have.
massage after the
I
show.
could do
Hey,
that.
wait a minute. What about my pinched nerve?
What about your? Well, you know what? Actually, I've got a sesh planned with the Wolfman. He's offered me a job as well.
No kidding.
So yeah,
Yeah, get a little weed, get a little
Right?
massage.
yeah. Fix Joanne's neck right up.
I'm starting
yeah.
to feel that bursitis coming on again.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's, you know,
They
it's
have
kinda-
edibles too, Paul, okay? I know you can't handle the flower.
Yeah, but you mix it in with a little massage.
That's
and you
right.
know how
I
to
got
work
some
it
of
out.
the GHD
So-
body rub, too.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, all kind of comes together. Fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. But you help a lot of people. I know, obviously, no joking aside, a lot of people are having a lot of pain, their back,
Oh,
their
yeah.
neck, their shoulder.
Yeah.
And to be able to loosen things up, that helps a lot, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do the deep tissue massage
Like
too?
deep tissue massage, Swedish massage, yeah, orthopedic massage.
What's the difference
I was
between
just-
Swedish massage?
I was going to say that Swedish.
Yeah, what is
they
Swedish
pour
It's
massage?
just like,
chocolate
I
on
mean,
you, or-
Swedish, it's pretty much the strokes, or what they call effleurage. It's like a lighter pressure. It's more for
Oh,
relaxation opposed to targeting, like,
Or zero
you know,
body
if you
fat
had
like me.
bursitis. Yeah, somebody
The
like
deep
you.
tissue massage would go right
I'd
through my
crush
ribcage.
you.
I
I would
guarantee it. I know.
crush you.
Be right through my ribcage. I'd be like, yeah.
Hey Gary, have you ever had a deep tissue Swedish massage before?
Can you say the word correctly?
He
got-
just invented that. That's
he had
not
one
even a
line in the
thing.
movie today. It's dialogue, one dialogue, and one. That was it. That's how he came out.
Swedish massage.
Hey Tom, I'll see you tomorrow for lunch. Paul, that's not the line. Read the script.
I told you to come when I raised my hand. And you're the guy. I screwed the
Yeah,
thing
no,
up a
I
couple
have,
times.
I have
Anyway.
had 2 massages
Yeah.
Right.
that I paid for.
Okay.
It is helpful. I have too
Yeah.
in my
I'll
back.
tell you,
yeah.
it's gotta be the room though. The room.
Oh.
It's the room, right? I find it's the room.
Yeah,
Even though I
that's
can't
half the
see it.
battle.
It's the floor is the most important thing.
And then you have that piano music.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. All right, I'm supposed to have my eyes
we're
closed.
looking at the floor.
I'm a little hot. I'm a little tense. I'm a little
And the
tense.
piano music in the background.
Yeah, but
Well,
that'll have all my attention.
I
So
wanna know
Joanna
what
can get her massage and you can be there playing the piano live.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah,
much
yeah,
better
yeah.
than me getting a massage.
There you go.
Anyway, all right, so you started doing the comedy, what, is kind of like a side gig?
It was like a bucket list kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, Poppy Champlin does a class, and you can sign up, and you go through the class. It's maybe a month, 6 weeks, and then at the end of it, you are part of a show. You get up on stage and you do a show. And I was like, I'll do it once. Then that was it was like before COVID.
Yeah.
And then, I did it for a little bit, and then that kind of put a damper on things. And then I just got back into it about a year ago.
So
Started
get into your
doing
blood
it
a little
again.
bit? Yeah, good
it's
for you, good for
fun.
you.
Damn
You know,
good.
Thank you. Thank
know,
you.
It's really important, right? As you go through life, and I didn't learn this until later on, you got to check off those bucket list things.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you want to do it, just do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just do it. Like the show, we put the show together, and we're just having such a wonderful time.
There's my bucket list.
and
was
we're
this-
meeting so many fantastic
This
people,
show
like
was on my-
yourself,
that's
like
right.
yourself.
Thank you.
So, what's in your future now? Do you plan on like lining up gigs and doing
My
the comedy
future?
circuit and stuff
Well,
like?
Thursday I'll be at the Pump House in South Kingston.
All right, the Pump House. All right.
So shout out to them. I just keep picking up things along the way, and just keep doing it.
Did you have to do like open mics and things
I
like
do
that?
them
to kind
sometimes.
just to brushing
yeah.
up on your stuff,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, whenever, wherever. Somebody asks me to do something, I'm like, I'll do it. Restaurant, whatever.
You know, the things that happen in your life sometimes are the funnier things. So I'm sure you saw your dog do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like,
Yeah,
oh, I got to
that's-
put this in my material.
Oh, no,
right?
I was traumatized. I was like, what kind of a dog is that? I was freaked out. And the pineapple thing is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
The funniest
And
stuff
then I'm
is
just
true.
like, that is bizarre. And then I was thinking about pineapple, and I'm like, yeah,
Pineapple.
yeah.
Upside down pineapple.
Upside down pineapple.
No, that's a whole different kind of.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I just heard
You
something
don't
about
know,
upside down
Paul?
pineapple.
Upside down pineapple.
I was like, well, I've heard of an upside down pumpkin, but never a pineapple.
All right. Hey, listen, you got some great fresh stuff. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
to see you having a great time
Thanks for
putting this on
having
your
me.
bucket list. Thank you for coming, and thank you for bringing all your family and friends
Yeah.
to come out and cheer you on.
Thank you.
Alyssa White, stay right there because these guys right now are going to be featured. Here once again is the PSL Band. Here we go.
Say that it's all over and you're here to stay. Oh, I'm free, free from your spell. Lord, I'm free, free from your spell. Oh, now I'm over and I'm free to live. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. Feeling that it's all over. Artie's gonna take it away.
say that it's all over. Now here we are. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away. Gone away. Gone, 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 gone. You say that it's all over. And you're here to stay here. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. I said the 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 thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. It's gone away. It's gone away. It's almost over. Come on, Artie. Come on, Artie. Close it out, Artie. Come on. Everybody. Truman is gone away. Truman is gone away. Say that it's all over, and that it's here to stay.
That's awesome. Gary Langevin, the king of the keys, and Arte DeMello with that sweet sax. Thank you very much,
That's
gentlemen.
right. He's got it. Thank you.
Fantastic. You guys are pros. You guys are pros.
Do I hear a rumor that we have did we have a mystery guest?
Yeah,
Now we have a not such a mystery guest.
Yeah, not such a mystery. This one right here is not really a mystery.
No, it's
You know, after the show's over, we have to clean up after ourselves and things like that. Remember Melissa was talking about cleaning up after ourselves?
I do, yeah.
Well, this guy might be able to help us clean up after the show.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me apologize ahead of time.
That's right.
Crazy Casey!
Yes, sir! Mr. KCB.
No, I want...
Hey! I'm no good without you. See, this is it. See that? I just saved the day, right? I just saved the day. That curtain almost fell on you. See what the vacuum cleaner will do if you just take it, yeah. Casey, goodbye. Left me with eyes that cry. This segment is brought to you by Hoover Vacuum Cleaners. If you put that filthy vacuum cleaner on my suit again, there's gonna be problems.
All right, Casey. Well, I give you a simple instruction and you almost take the entire set down. What the heck?
This is what happens when you give me 3 minutes notice. I'll tell you what, it's like the rest of us. That one thing, it sucks, that's for sure. Hey,
How are you?
I've been a very bad week.
Another bad week?
Yeah, well, Wolfman, I just want to say, you got a great career ahead of you. I know I'm going to remember you as Weed Man, but I'm sorry, but after you made a public confession and now you're on my number 5 loving of people that I care about in the world.
Well, you're number 2 with me, bro.
Yeah, I like that. The Weed Man.
Well,
It's the Weed Man and the Wolf Man at the same time, right?
Yeah, but it's been a tough week. And I'm going to tell you something. This stuff that they tell you about getting old, don't believe any of it. I went into an antique store
See, I'm already laughing.
this weekend. They wouldn't let me leave.
No. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, I
Oh,
think,
you got it?
No, we've heard, well, I thought we heard this material already.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes antiques are really valuable, you know.
Am I having deja vu right now?
If you find anything valuable in me, you're better than my wife.
I'm having...
But I will tell you, I went to Hawthorne this week too,
Yeah?
and that was more bad news. I thought I had arthritis. He says, I've got the onset of rigor mortis. And I feel like it too. You know what? You part your hair Always the same way?
Pretty much, yeah.
I used to wear my hair that way too. I had my hair parted, unparted, and now it's departed. If you don't believe me,
Wear it with pride, Daddy-O. Wear it with
at
pride.
this age, on the verge of suicide, I got nothing to hide.
That's right.
You know. But anyway, how's your week been going?
Yeah, pretty well, you know.
See, you got a new Cadillac.
Well,
I already know what's coming. I'm sorry. I already know what's coming.
Where in the world would you find a beautiful Cadillac hearse in that great situation? You're going to be renting out to Saunders as a flower car? You know, you need, by the way, he told you he was wearing Skechers. I'm going to tell you, that lady said about Crocs, I couldn't believe it. Crocs, how many people, wait, I got the new Paul Santos poll for tonight. How many people out there wear Crocs?
I'm putting my hand up because and so are you two.
Ooh,
Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. I wear the Walmart brand, which is Rugged Shark.
Well,
but they look
you
just
know
like
what?
Crocs.
we got 3.
We got 3. But, you know, Paul, that's a nice pair of great Crocs you're wearing. Skechers, my ass. Why do you think they never show any pictures of his feet here? But anyway, Gary, how have you been?
I've been great.
Good. You got a couple of black eyes, I guess.
I do, yeah. That was from James Montgomery last night.
Oh, James
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Yeah,
How's he doing?
He's doing great. He'll be doing better when I get paid. You know what I mean?
Tell him I was with Keith Richards this week, and he's doing fine, too.
Neither one of them remember each other.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'm just beginning to think at this age and how rotten I feel about everything. Weed made me everything I am today.
Oh, that's so touching.
Old, grumpy, broken down, and pre-psychotic. Thank you, weed. Wherever you are.
Take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Crazy
I
Casey.
love you. I love you all.
All right. Yes, that's the, what is that, the touchy-feely Crazy Casey? The kinder, gentler Crazy Casey.
That's
I
the
don't think I've ever...
marijuana-loving Casey.
You see, the entire set almost came down. Did you
I
see
know.
that?
Dude, who do you think saved it?
You saved the day over
with
there?
my Titanic bust muscle.
Yeah, our audio-video guy was just pointing at it, and I'm like, you think
Adi
you can
dove
grab
the
it?
other direction. He's, I'm out of here.
Well, anyway, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our guests. We had a great show. How about the Wolfman right over here? Does any of can I get a ooh? And how about our fantastic comic, Steph White? Thank you so much for being with us tonight. And of course, our comedy director, Joanna Raposa. Next week, it is Columbus Day weekend, but we are going to be here, and we are doing a show. That's right. We have Amy Manny, who's a fantastic singer. She's going to be with us. Mike Labby is going to be here talking about a very important fundraiser coming up, and we have a fantastic comic that our comedy director hooked us up with. Her name is Karen Leochi. Is going to be in the house, so it's going to be a great show next Monday night right here. And by the way, I forgot to thank our last little enter. Crazy Casey right over there. There he is. Hey, if you're watching our show on ABC 6 in Providence, thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. We're on ABC 6 every other Sunday morning, 10:30 to 11 a.m. If you want to come by and see the show in person like these nice people did here tonight, we pretty much tape every single Monday night, almost every Monday. Call and double check here at Mikey B's, 989 Victoria Street in New Bedford. So I would like to say a very heartfelt thank you to our live studio audience. Thank you so much. And how about the best band in all the land, Gary Artie, the PSL Band.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.
I'm Paul Santos for the Paul Santos Live Show. Don't forget to laugh. It really, really helps. It's the best medicine. Have a great night, everybody.